Hello everyone and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. So we're setting this one off pretty much where we left it, so we have one more field left to harvest, that being the wheat field on 52. What's this guy got involved? A good load of oats which can be sent over to our extended grain mill, of course. This guy needs to go to our wheat field. The New Holland is still ripping up that field there. My plan for today is to get these fields finished. Hold on a second. Anyways, we've missed quite so much. I'm not leaving that much crop on the ground. How much have we got left there? So folks, there's a good profit in that which I'm not willing to leave behind. So my plan is once we've got all those done, now we're going to do something a bit different. Because there's a straw here that needs collecting now. I would just forage wagon it up, but I think about it, I'm actually going to bale it. The reason being, we're probably not going to use this for our TMR mix, so this is more likely to go just to be sold. So I think if we do it to bales, we can store them. This farm has built-in bale storage, which is great. There's hardly a lot, but it all helps. I think we'll take this to the store in a second, so I'm just going to park this over here for now while I get the harvester. Also, what I want to do, the Massey Ferguson is going to put alfalfa on this field here. Apparently he needs liming first. Well, that's something we should be able to achieve. As you know, it's a big push of mine now to try and take a bit more care of these fields than maybe we were beforehand. So if we get that field limed, we're going to get alfalfa planted on it, which is going to give us more grass-like crop, but it's really something different. We can do that into hay that we can use for the animals, or I believe you can use it to make silage as well. Anyway, this guy gets set off. I'm going to try to do something different. I want to try and give it enough headlands so basically there's no centerpiece. Just because that's where the delay is on a field this shape. So as you can see there. I actually think he's overruling me on whatever I do. Yeah, that's the max he's going to let me do. Right, okay. So you can make a start on that. This guy, I was going to use this seeder, but obviously now decided that beforehand we need to lime it, so let's go and get the lime spreader. The 305 is still probably the perfect tool for this. I do also want to get them rocks up to the lime crusher at some point soon, just because, well, they're not really doing much good to us just sat there. Now the lime is the big one. We should have a full load of full tanker of milk to sell as well, which would be a good little boost to the earnings for the day. Right, so this guy's full, that's a good start. Honestly, a lot of this machinery I haven't touched now for 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm struggling to remember exactly what's in it. I know this is exclusively our lime spreader. For fertilizer we use the little one that hangs on the back, so my next job. Let's give it to take the products down to those to our mill so they can be sold. Okay, well, he wants me here. See, the weather forecast looks good, which is surprising for November, but there you go. And he's off spreading. So actually thinking about it, if that's the case, have I got a job for JCB right now? Possibly not. I would probably actually prefer to use JCB for this just because it'd be quicker. But as the trailer's already on the case, we might as well let's go for a bit of a drive. So folks, we're here now. We're a good few episodes into this series. I'd love a bit of feedback, what you think. I'm trying to work towards the natural conclusion here because Time's rolling on and Myers is mithering with it. He wants his own. He wants to farm some series himself. He can't because I'm blocking up the slots. I mean, we have the plan in action. Hopefully, well, within the next couple of episodes, maybe 3 at most, we're gonna be able to finish. So I think to finish this one, we need is it just really barley? Yeah, 1,000 liters, 100,000 liters of barley now. Field 50 there, I don't think will be enough. So I think Mega Field 2 there, the big. Oh, sugar. I've been playing Corn Farms lately, takes on alongside the road. Mega Field, if I make that barley as well, that's definitely going to give us enough. So that's 2 or 3 episodes, and hopefully we have this done. Then following that, I think we actually have a lot of the next one done. Corn. I got rid of all the corn, didn't I? I may end up planting a nice big field, unless I put corn on that field that I'm just lime spreading now. Oh, it comes with a buy and sell contract. Here we are flying into the village as always. Let's see if anyone's crossing today. No chance. I did try and brake honestly, but wasn't going to happen, I'm afraid. So yeah, we'll get these oats dropped off so they can be processed into flour and sold. This tractor and trailer combo can go. Actually, I might do this week, I might just see if there are any transport contracts we like the look of. What's going on here? Corn and oats. There's no productions active right now. Activate and activate. You're out of, as you always are. And there we are, so we should actually start making some money again because it's gonna actually have some crop to use. Right, so let's park this guy. Let's send this guy back to the farmyard. I'm feeling the house is nearly full already. I'm pretty sure that like it would flash into me. So let's grab this guy because this guy can at least go to do the unloading jobs. As you know, I love this thing. This has got to be one of my best purchases. I do want to get it a nice big. We already have a nice big one of those Quaco trailers that just do light goods. Reminds me, we have the silage pit to empty. That's, yeah. I don't want to get the belts out for that. I think that with the loading shovel would just be too painful to watch. Let's see where this guy's got to. He's got down the bottom, which is good. So yeah, my plan is to get, I have some great modded balers that have windrows built into them. I'm planning to grab those, one of those, and use that and just bale all this straw just into the biggest bales we can manage. So I can use the map's built-in bale storage. And then once that's done, we can sell them when the price is good. A quick glance at the used section, see what's at the back of here. Oh, another sulky. Another. That's not bad for the money. It's high horsepower. Oh, hang on. Like a virulent front mower. I've said before about maybe moving away from the swather and instead onto stuff like that. And pull this guy just here for now. Let's see if there's a rear mower. That's a mod I have for another series. I actually don't intend to use it. I think it's a bit too unrealistic, but still, I like seeing it. I love a Fendt. I can't justify the Fendt at that money when that over 200 horsepower Axion's the same. I'm tempted to grab that. How much is the rear mower to go with it for us to buy new just out of interest? Where's mowers there? 55. So it's not expensive and it's what, 240 horse. I've got plenty of equipment that can run it. What would my swather sell for? Wait a minute, I own all of these? Oh, I bet that's attached to that in it. So it's 26k there. Right, so I'm going to pull you to here for now. Can I see how he's getting on? So he's just getting on with what he's doing. Once he's done that, I'll then fire him straight onto, probably onto Megafield 1. I think, yes, we've got a full tank of milk now, which I can't ignore. I don't know what the price is like. Milk, 12.47. The dairy, so yeah, it's not that bad a price. So I'm gonna get this sold. Oh, this is a lot of weight this guy's having to pull. I wonder if it's time we sold this on, folks. I'm just thinking, saying that we won't get a lot for it to sell it, would we? At that price, I'd be more tempted just to keep it around. I seriously want to buy that Axion. I know it's a lot of money. We could possibly go with going elsewhere, but I think that Axion would be a really good purchase, even if we just get the base 205 horsepower. Right, so let's send you to the dairy, which I do believe is the pizzeria, bakery, mass carpentry, sawmill. Where's the dairy? Oh, there. That's not where I took it last time, but anyway. Let me put it there. And it's time to move it, so he can go off on that. Meanwhile, I'm going to have a quick look. So usual sugar beets. Hang on, soybeans. Do I not have? No, I don't. I've sold them. 18,000 soybeans. I don't know what's to plan that. I want that for myself. Weeding contracts are interesting. Because I think I have a weeder. I'm going to take that. 18,000 litres of soybeans to the elevator. Worker seeds full grain tank again. A little bit over, but so we're gonna make about 17 grand just from doing this. So can I set him off on a deliver? Yes, I can. GC grain elevator. That one. Start job. Right now you're wanting unloading again. He had to be the wrong side, didn't he? I can't get through yet. No, I can't. He's starting to move. Good. Yeah, I'm tempted by that Axion now. I don't really want to sell a tractor because I think what we've got now is a really good set. So if anything went, it would most likely be the little which appears to be stuck on the hill. I'm going to have to go and deal with that in a second. At the same time, I don't think it's worth a lot to the point where I'd be more tempted just to say, let's just keep it. So you unload into him. He might be about to get a bit of assistance he's not expecting. We are push trucking in Farming Simulator, folks. Oh, don't tell me that's caused the case to get stuck. It's like this thing's now going to make it out slowly but surely. But... Okay, so we're going to do a 3-point turn and get her back on track, so that's okay. The thing I'm going to mainly lose if I get rid of this is I'm going to lose the front loader. But I've got the Libya. Now I'm starting to think that it's worth, we take this, we sell this entire lot we got here, the tractor, the front loader, another trailer, obviously if you want the trailer. We buy that Axion. How much is that alfalfa contract worth again? Over 5 grand. So I kind of want to take that. I mean, that trailer's 44,000 litres, so you're talking... I need 5 trailer loads, 5 full trailer now. For enough of these expensive stuff, we won't get paid till the end. If it tells me. Profit 176, so it's going to cost us a bit. I can probably tell, because I can probably look at the buying station and see how much mineral feed actually buys for. Trying to do this while driving isn't the greatest. Have I got mineral feed? Has he got a listing in here? Don't think it has, you know. Now hopefully the dairy's not too far up this hill, so I remember now this hill's a killer when you get into the grain elevator. Just a shame to get rid of this guy. I've always liked this tractor, but unfortunately I think it's the least useful member of the team right now. Which is never a good position to be in. Just saying he's nearly full again. This hill really does make them struggle at times. See, the milk's making us good money, which is why I'm willing to invest in like the cows and stuff. No, it's full. Come on. What I can do with this for now is actually just dump it in our silo here and then take it all through to the where it needs to go later. So I think that this is going to about fill it. 20 grand for that trailer, though, that's not bad. He's nearly there. Let's take this guy around to the shop. Yeah, I didn't actually anticipate doing this, but yeah, if I can get like an extra 20k for selling this guy. Oh, can I sneak past all you lot? So it's going to leave me a bit down on money compared to where I was, but not. Don't think it's going to be a problem. He says nearly missing the turning to the shop. Actually, the milk tanker we're not going to sell because that's something we need. Something we're going to need for a while yet. Oh look, I just want to display that. So, it's worth 21. If I paint it, I will get that money back. So that's 22, 32. So yeah, let's. You do get your money back for doing this. So we could see he's blocked by an object. That was you. That was you getting stuck on the Let's have you now. Yeah, you've sold. So now I should be able to complete you. Oh, so actually I'm going to be able to just about buy that tractor and stay over 100k, which is nice. Where'd it go? No better option, is there? No, the same money could give me the Fendt, but the Fendt you're looking at, it's only 171 horsepower. That guy's quite a chunk more money. More power, but that... I like that, but the fact that I already have one makes me think, and the hours as well, 43, hell. The other little Valtra. See what we can build here. Yeah, 38 if I put those on first, get the right plate on it. You know what I mean? I like to do a... That 100 grand gets me 235 horsepower. Yeah, I think that's a good purchase. We have yet another new member of the team. So I'll go and grab the milk tanker and bring him back. So there we are, the little Massey Ferguson has now been replaced by a real classy character. Anyway, now my attention's got to be to focus on getting this weak field finished, so let's crack on. Welcome back, Project. Yeah, I was about to start planting this field and I realised I've not actually stone picked it yet. Then the lime thread ran out, but it looks like he's covered pretty much all the field he needed to, so I'm going to fill this up, park it back up, and the stone picker's going to go on here. I might as well leave it full, then it's ready for next time I want it. Like I say, once the wheat field's done, we're then going to start, I'm going to need to rent, say, the baler. I'm going to rent the baler. I'm going to actually rent the 4-stack. Those I don't know, it's basically a machine that says allows to stack bales. You stack them in 3s. I'm going to buy another bale trailer. We have a flatbed currently, as you know, the like vehicle one, but it's not brilliant for that. I have a much better mod in mind for a bale trailer, so if we get all them together, I'll then with the rented baler, probably on the back of the JCB, I'll go across both those fields that need. I'll go across both those fields that need doing. And obviously use the stacker just to stack them, as the name suggests. And then I'll use the leave here there to pick them up. Put them on a trailer and then they'll go into storage. I actually think we won't be far off the best month to sell them. I think, remember, it's the middle of winter for straw bales. But straw. December, January is supposed to be the best price, so yeah, if we can get it all sort of round up today, then come then we'll just have to load it all onto trailers and hopefully sell it all for big money. You don't get massive money, but you get, considering it's a byproduct of the crops you are growing, it all helps. Alright, so let's get this guy on the go. There we are. First waypoint correct. No, I don't want to take this guy over because this guy can unload him when he needs to. As you saw, for now I'll put the wheat in the silo here just because I can ship it all over to the mill later. We need to replant 54, which is going to be sorghum, which I've decided I'm going to grow exclusively for chicken feed. So that field of sorghum is what we feed the chickens. So until then, he can go there. He's getting on with that. So he starts picking up on that. He's red, which usually means a lot, so I'm hoping for like a really good stone yield out of this one. Where's he looking to be moving? He just reached the end of a row. He hasn't got a lot more to do, I don't think. Nope, he hasn't got a huge amount. In fact, let's do this, just because this is what I said before about the style means that they struggle, because the field's got two degrees. When you try to go for longest edge, you can't quite figure out exactly which bit to do. I wanted to really use a lot of headlands, but unfortunately it didn't. And if I take over now, I can probably do it easier than it can. And then, like I say, once that's done, I can take a couple of spare tractors, which is looking like JCB over there and the Lexion, and they can go on to baling duties. So once them fields are baled, they're then ready to be ripped and everything. This is going to be, ooh. Don't you love it when it just finishes up perfect like that? And I'm pretty sure this will be it finished. So I go just a little bit too wide at the end here and I can see it coming, yep. So since I'm going to go on the bale, I'm not too worried about perfect lines, I'll hopefully be able to clean a lot out of myself. And so that's it done. So what I'll do is I'll move this guy up here. I'm not going to put all this away just yet actually because I'm lazy. I'll get the wheat out of it, get that into storage, get the trailer packed up. Then we can start on plan B. Come on, where are you? GCB. There we go. Also, I think in the next couple of episodes I'm going to do a cut on the grass field again, but I'm going to cut it for hay. I'm going to bale that as well. I also thought if I bale hay as well, then at least we've just got two lots of products. Oh, my bad. Right, so while that folds away, we'll put this lot. Who's blocked by an object? To 305. I'll figure out what in a second. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Shove this in here. Oh, he's hit the fence, hasn't he? Yep, he's hit the fence. Wow, already nearly halfway full now. First lap. Like I say, we're going to get a good stone yield off this, which is great because that all heads towards lime. Although that guy's going to go straight into him. Anyway, I'll just sort some stuff out. I'll be back in just 1 second. And here we are. I was to say, I'm not going to take the class in. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to take the case. I'm going to take the JCB because the JCB is the obviously the fast tractor. I will drive this one because if I take the fast tractor, he's going to be constantly trying to run past. I'm going to be running away from me, so hopefully that's enough to set him off. Oh, I always have this problem with follow me. I struggle to make it do what I want it to do. There, looks like that's got it. So I've got all the stuff waiting for us up at the shop. I should actually bring that class up with us just to pick up that other device I bought that like Ripper thing that's still sat at the shop. Oh. Yeah, so I've rented the baler, I've rented a stacker, and then I have purchased another bale trailer. The flatbed trailer does strapping down, it'll do for bales, it'll do for pallets, it'll do for quite a few different jobs. Just make our life a little bit easier. I'm wondering if I should set that mower off just so that way, if he can be done while I'm doing the other things, like I say, we can make straw, make hay bales as well. In fact, that's probably not a bad idea. Hold on a sec, watch him come up. Oh, it's this guy. I want to drop that off because I don't want to use that. I'm using the other one for this. Just put that there. That's the other one, is the hay one, which I'm probably going to run the swath around it as well, just to try and help. Because it makes this thing's quite a lot narrower. So I'm going to need to do this. Do this. Right then. So he's going to get on cutting that. Meanwhile, we get on getting over to the shop. I do like Follow Me. It's a shame it's still to make it work on servers. Me and Myers have looked into it for the competitive series, and it's really difficult to get it to work on a server. You see, I really need to go and chop that tree branch down. You see him there chasing me down. Quite menacing in that mirror, doesn't it? I do like the extra little flashing beacons on the front though. So like I say, the plan is literally just make it the biggest bale size I can. Actually, I should stop that time. That'll be the stone picker. I'll get us up to the shop and then I'll go and deal with him. I am hoping I can get all this done in today, so if I have to keep that baler for a second day, that's going to be expensive. Is he still there? Yep, he's still chasing me down. See, here's all I could see. I love that baler. You won't believe how much I love that baler. Let's pull this down to here. Do up the straps, which is at least meant that I strap down. And then hire you. See that baler is something else. Change the bale size up to the biggest ones. And let's send you down to here. Send you just not quite as far down that road. Then let's go and empty this guy because he's complaining at me. This man needs nearly 3 laps, I think, before it's needing emptying, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I'm now at debate. I was going to put alfalfa on here. But now I'm actually thinking we're going to be better off taking corn on it. So the idea is as soon as it's ready, we sell the barley, which we make sure the barley gets sold first. Because if the barley gets sold first, then we know that we'll kick over onto the next list of VIP contracts. Worker B is blocked. There's going to be one of you two up there, I bet. And the JCB. Oh, I think the case has just caught the JCB and doesn't like it. So you see there, so there's first full load out of him. So yeah, to give you guys, so at the moment, sorghum, barley, corn. What else do we need? Sunflowers, wheat, lettuce we've got on the go. Straw we've got loads of, we're never going to have a problem with that. So yeah, this guy's giving us a nice cut of hay. Oh, he's just finished there, that's convenient. So which field next? Because I don't want him to do that field yet until... Can't do either of those two because they've got stuff on them. See what he can do. Actually, it's not a bad shout. Is he can go and have a service. Then you can grab the cedar, and you can go and put sorghum on 54. I'm going to refill my chicken feeder. Sounds like a very solid plan right now because that field needs reseeding. See, it's always this time of year we're going to lose daylight soon, so I'm now worried we're not going to get all that baling work done today. I'm going to have a second day's worth of rental fees. Yeah, folks, the bale storage here we got up there with loads of storage space built, which is great. And there we are, so that's repaired. It's cost me a bit more. But what I might just do, because I don't think we've ever used it, and it'd be a good chance to use it, would to use that little cedar. This little guy in here. I was thinking as well, because I need to put corn, if I'm putting corn in somewhere, I need a planter, don't I? I need the other type. Which I know whether it's a couple. You know, the one I really like. So I'm going to go for that one. Or would I do like to buy one rather than just keep renting it, just because it works out cheaper in the long run? So here's the baling team while I send him off into there. So like I said, this guy's just going to run round. You'll see this when it unfolds, it's brilliant. I love this thing. Allow it to make it less likely to miss any bits. See that bit on the back there, that's just a stacker. Basically that's going to allow us to stack the bales. And obviously the trailer is what we put them on. Not surprisingly. This trailer should be able to hold, I'd say 5 stacks, which is about 15 bales at a time. So yeah, we'll just get this sorted. Right then, here we are folks. My plan now is just to get this done. As well, but I know if I go too fast, will cause it to miss bits. So you've got to be quite careful with it. In fact, I'm just going to keep it to the speed that it wants me to do. As you can see there, the width of these things means I can grab plenty at once. So here we are, we're starting baling. Okay then folks, it looks like daylight is quickly fading on us here, so we're going to have to call this one fairly soon, which at least we've got all the fields. Okay, so next episode is going to be about collecting those bales. That'd be a really big part of it, 'cause we're going to need the bales off the fields, and we can start to actually, you know, do what we need to do. So these fields obviously all need ripping, they all need... We're going to want lime, which ripping, get the stones, lime them. Which in terms of straw bales, look, we're going to have towards 50 bales by the time we're done. 9,000 litres a piece, that's a good amount that we'll be able to sell. Say either that day, December, if we can sell them immediately, that would be great. But if it's not that day, then we have to wait for another month to get them sold. When the price is good and when we can make the most money off them. Here's the last line of these now. Yeah, you can see why I love this baler now, can't you? I mean, just look how easy it's making this. I believe that'll be us done. So thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Unload them. Exactly 50 bales, so thank you. Till next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.